This is take 3. We're starting this little tour of the garden with a close-up of the newest vertical gardening tower we put in. I'm using the 18 to 55 lens, so I'm not quite sure how the autofocus is going to work, but we'll see. Now that's the top of the tower. At the back you can see the bamboo post that we water it through. Now I'm going to bring it down, and there you've got a look at bitter gourd growing out. And as we come down, there we are. We focus in, hopefully. Oh, it looks focused. There's the green onions. So we've got a triple layer. Now what you couldn't see at the top, I don't think, let me just bring it back up. Green onions, bitter gourd. You can't see them, but they're there. There it is. There's the eggplant, and to the center now, there's the center. We have a tomato plant growing. There's 4 of them in the top. Now I'm going to widen this out a whole bunch. We'll go the automatic first. That's as far as that goes. And now we go with this. Okay, Myra says I move these things too fast. I'm sure she's right, but I don't stand too good, and at this point I'm standing, so expect some problems and some shakes. I'll move it around. There you have got in the left corner some bitter gourd growing up. There's actually a plant in there we've got wearing a white bag to keep the bugs off. We've got some squash. We bring it around, and there, bless my little soul, is a whole row of butterfly wing wild ginger. They have the most beautiful blossoms. You've seen them on my blog before. The roots can be eaten, the flowers can be eaten. Very handy. Behind those, you can't see it, of course, but behind those, we have dragon fruit growing. Not so well, but it's there. I bring it around a little more, and I'll stop there. And because I don't have one of those floating heads fancy things, I'll adjust the, I think I will, there you go. All right, and I'll bring it up. Up. In the background is our house. And in the foreground, as you can see, is a very nice papaya tree. Now you can see, I'll bring it down. There. And over. And down a little more. All right. Now what you're looking at is one of our paths. On the left we have got a place where we grow seedlings, and we keep the, whoops, that's better, lettuce there and mustard plants and what have you when we have them. As we bring it around, we're looking at, what are we looking at? There you go. That's the heart of our garden, quite literally. In the bottom of it, behind all the bamboo and fencing, at this point we have mostly sweet potatoes growing, but there are also squash, green onions, bitter gourd, and beans on the fence, black and green. No, just black, I think. I'm never sure of these things. To the right is our tool shed, laundry shed, call it as you will. I bring it along more. You can also see on the left side, there, should be in focus, another papaya tree, which we are having rather delicious papaya off of. We got one today. Bring it around. You can see that our yard is not particularly flat. That's because we live on the side of a sleepy volcano. The continuation of our path, that goes up to the upper pond. it's not, it is recording. Okay, at 5 minutes, we're recording nicely. Now, upper pond, I bring this around just a little more, and with this, I go like that. And no, you can't see it because it's in the background, but up there is the pond, upper pond, of course. Oh, that went the wrong way. We'll try that. Okay, there. My apologies for the quality of this video, but it's been just that sort of day. I do better when I can sit down and I don't have to move the camera. But for this little tour, we need to move the camera. Now we bring it around. There you have it. The blue container is our new water container, one of two. With water getting short, you can never have enough water. I bring this down, and there you go. Now, I asked about it myself, so don't be surprised if you're wondering. We have just transplanted into those yellow bags a bunch, that's a nice term, that's a gardening term, a whole bunch of stuff. But basically we've put in cabbage, and one of the ladies wanted to keep the morning sun off them, so she put up that for shade, which is all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see if I can get a close-up. Whoops, wrong one. There. Okay, we go in, we stop there. Now you can see it. That looks a little better. All right, I'm going back to an outside shot. I hope. There you go. Okay. Now we continue around. At this point, we've done 180 degrees. And you can see in the garden now, eggplant. That's what the white hanging bags are covering, to keep some bugs from getting in. You can see, if I move up just a bit, there. That's a little rain protection and shelter for seedlings and what have you. And in that section, we have got okra, eggplant, and if I bring it around, there's my stroller. Not my stroller, my scooter. There you go. I've got such a good mind. You won't be able to see it, but right in the center of the screen, there you go. We'll see what happens with this. Yeah, right in the center of the screen, you can see some green stuff growing along the fence. That's lettuce. I bring it around some more, and down just a bit. There's my trusty horse. I'm still riding after all these years, Rick. It ain't quite a chopper, but what the hell, it gets me around the yard. What can I say? Okay, we're going to zoom out of that. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll straighten things up again. Now I should mention, I'll go back for just a second, but I'll go back slowly, that in the background, you certainly can't see it, but right back there, if you went into where we had what followed the path in, would be our lower fish pond. There's maybe 200 tilapia growing that by Christmas is going to be very tasty and hopefully very big. Maybe, 1-2 kilos each, maybe more. We'll see how it works. Now I'm coming back, and there we have a beautiful garden. We always have a beautiful garden. The ladies do good work. And the sunlight's in my eyes, but I bring it along. And we're back to the garden, which means I got to straighten it up. There you go. And I changed position. Why? Because I can. And slowly bring it back. Now you're looking at there. Well, you can't really tell that they are, but trust me on this one, folks. Those are tomato plants, cherry tomatoes, that are just about finished producing. And I keep bringing it around, swing it, whoops, down. And you remember that post, don't you? I do. We will end this off with a nice wide shot of our vertical container, and at 11 minutes, that's probably as long as I should go, folks. I can't load it directly at this point. All right, there's a 360 of our garden. Vertical, high rises, we got low rises. We've got all sorts of interesting stuff going on. Might as well make that straight. There you go. And I hope you enjoyed that little tour. Oh, I did. There you go. Recording off in 1, 2, 3. Now, bye-bye.